How's it going? How are you guys doing today? Welcome to GuitarControl.com. My name is Robert, and we're here chilling out, rocking, trying to figure out how to move around this fingerboard. Now I have 3 different ideas here for you of different ways to just kind of like navigate through the fingerboard, you know? It's a constant goal for guitar players, myself included, is always trying to find new ways to kind of get through it. So I have 3 different ideas to maybe if you're stuck in a rut or something like that, or just kind of looking for something a little bit different than maybe what you normally use. So there are tabs chilling down below waiting for you. Make sure you grab those, check out all our other video lessons, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get to the lesson. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into these. So example number 1 is a trick I talk about all the time on here. I've done other examples similar to this one, and it's using our octave. So we're going to do all 3 of these out of the key of A minor, and it's 3 different ways of kind of moving around the A minor scale. So you could do like a very basic one, which is what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of an advanced one. So I guess there's like 2 examples in this one. So the first one is just pretty simple. It's just using the first 6 notes of A minor. We're going to go 5, 7, 8 on the low E and the A. Then you're going to shift down, and you're going to go 7, 9, 10 on the D and G. And then 10, 12, 13 on the B and high E. So that will give you an octave, and you can see how much space it kind of covered. Then you're going to descend at 13, 12, 10. For picking, it's up to you. You could alternate pick it if you wanted to, which would just be down, up, down. And if you watch my hand, the way I pick it as I do counting picking, I go down, up, down, down. So I go kind of like a little bit of a sweep almost. So that would be that kind of like first half of that example. Now, to create a little bit more of a challenging one, we're going to go like this. So now we've really turned it into a lick. So I'm just going 5 to 8 on the low E string, which is a hammer-on. Then I go to the A string, and I'm going to go 5, hammer-on 7, pull off 5. Okay. Then I go 8 on the low E, and then 5, hammer-on 7 on the A. Okay, shift up an octave, do the same thing. I'm going to go 7 to 10, and then 7, 9, 7, then to 10, and then 7, hammer-on 9 on G. Move up again, I'm going to go 10 to 13 on the B, and then 10, 12 on the high E string. So as you can see, it's an easy way to move around. There's a million different patterns you could come up with. You know, let's see, what's another one? Like that's just something off the top of my head. So the first one is using your octaves and thinking outside of the box with them a little bit. So example number 2, what you going to do? We're going to focus on our scale, but a lot of times the focus is put on moving across all 6 strings, and what we want to do is we're going to focus on 2 strings. So we're going to focus on 2 easy strings, which is just the B and the high E string, so it'd be 5, 6, 8 on the B. I'll go ahead and play it all for you once before I walk you through it. Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm literally just using my scale, but only on 2 strings. So we're going to be going 5, 6, 8 on the B, 5, 7, 8 on the high E string. Go to the next one, you're going to go 6, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. Next one is 6, 8, 10 on both strings, or sorry, 8, 10, 12 on both strings. Next is 10, 12, 13 on both strings. Then you're going to go 12, 13, 15 on the B and the high E. And then last but not least, 13, 15, 17 on the B and high E. Okay, so and like that one, I alternate pick it all. Like when I'm crossing a lot of strings, I tend to use economy picking. That one I alternate pick. And then of course, I'm always saying in videos, anything you can ascend, you have to descend. So you want to flip that one around the other way, and then descend it. You just get to where you can do both. All right, now the third and final example is utilizing arpeggio. So you don't have to be doing the crazy, big giant 6-string arpeggios all over the place, to utilize the idea of these arpeggios. And I love them because it's I guess a different way of going through the strings. Like we kind of did this more vertical approach. We did a horizontal approach, and this, like, arpeggios are very, like, diagonal. And I love that because it's just a new way of kind of like carving your way through the scale. So we're gonna be going like this. So I'm starting right here on the 5th fret. I'm gonna go 5 on the G, B, and high E, and then 8 on the high E. Okay. Now I am sweeping these. By all means, you can alternate pick these if you want to. This is not a sweep dependent exercise. It's just how I play them, I should say. Now on the 8, I'm going to slide up to 12. Now I pull off to 8 again, and I go to 10 on the B and 9 on the G. So I'm back to 10, back to 8. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going from A minor, sliding up to A minor. You don't always have to be changing chords. You totally could. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But for now, we're just going to stay A minor to A minor. Okay, now from that 12, I'm sliding up to 17. And I'm going to pull off to 12 and go to 13. And I go to 14, back to 12. I'm sorry, back to 13, back to 12. 17, up to 20. And I go 17, 17, 17. Just end on an A note somewhere. Alrighty guys, that is going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said before, make sure you get those tabs. Like I said, just some useful ways of kind of just moving around and playing the wrong notes, like me. Just moving around that fingerboard. So other than that, I will see you next time. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.